Shalom Aleichem, friends and listeners. Welcome back. I hope you're all well. In this week's Parsha, Parshas Beshalach, we learn about the splitting of the sea. The pasuk tells us, "V'hamayim lahem chayma miyiminam u'mismoilam." And Bnei Israel went in dry land within the sea, and the water served to them as a wall from their right side and the left. What is alluded to in the words from their right and from their left? In the Mechilta type of medrash, the Chachamim tell us that right refers to the Torah and left refers to Tefillah, davening. Alternatively, right refers to mezuzah and left refers to tefillin, since tefillin is usually placed on the left arm. In Chassidus, there's an explanation that right and left refers to Hashem's midos, ways of Hashem's running the world, of chesed and gevura. Chesed is Hashem's kindness, His givingness in an unlimited manner, and gevura is Hashem's ability, Hashem's act of constricting, concealing, holding back, so that the world should be able to receive it in a manner that it can remain in existence, which can imagine that they come from themselves, and Hashem will be hidden, but they'll be able to accept it in a way that they won't become batal b'metzius, they won't realize and feel in a strong way Hashem's presence. So, chesed and gevura can also refer to as warmth and coldness. In the service of Hashem, we have warmth and coldness. Warmth is supposed to be how we feel towards Torah and Yiddishkeit, and coldness is how we're supposed to feel towards mundane matters. However, we have a nefesh habamis, an animal soul, which can cover up the divine soul of a Yid and cause a person to be foolish and have misplaced warmth and coldness. So they may have warmth and excitement about inyanim of the world, and they will have coldness, antipathy towards inyanim of kedusha, Parshas Beshalach. So that's the result of the nefesh habamis, and we have a job to make sure that we are balanced, so that our warmth should only be for kedusha, and our coldness should be towards mundane matters. On a side note, in a different place in Chassidus, there's an example given to this, that a person will sometimes talk animatedly about a joke. They may even repeat the joke a few times, and that's obviously misplaced excitement. And I also read a story about my great-grandfather, David Hardakar, famous chassid in the times of the Rebbe Rashab, that he one time told somebody that he wishes he had a desire to learn Chassidus the way people have a desire to read a newspaper. And they said, "We don't see you reading newspapers." He said, "It's true, but I see how people read newspapers, and halavai, we would have the same cheshik as towards Hashem as they have to newspapers." So getting back to the Sikha, it's a mimer, which we're doing right now. When Mashiach comes, there will be kedusha, there will be warmth and coldness within kedusha itself. Right now, we say warmth is reserved for kedusha, and coldness should be towards inyanim of the world. But actually, even within kedusha, there is coldness and warmth. When one sees excitement and warmth in the world, one should remind themselves that the place of warmth is for kedusha, for holiness, and we also have the obligation to serve Hashem with our mind, our intellect, and the mind is referred to as a cold type of exercise. A person has to be cool, calm, and collective to properly understand things and to study. That's opposed to midas, which are usually excited. So we have to do service to Hashem both with our intellect, which is cold, and also with our midas, which are excited and warm. by following the correct balance of right and left, warmth and coldness, we will be zeiche to the futuristic psukim which I mentioned in the Shiras Hayam, in the special song which is said at the time, what was said at the time of Kriyas Yamsuf. Hashem Yimlech Le'olam Va'ed, Hashem will reign forever. It also says, Ol Mashiach B'Tzion Nishpat Sar Esav, that there will be a judgment for Har Esav, and may it all happen B'Meheri V'Yameinu Mamash. Kol Tov, and have a great week.